Yeah, nah. I got one view. Eagles.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This taken in right around the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
In motion right, that's Collins. Here's Graham to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
On second and less than a yard. Here's Levis. Complete. Jefferson the target. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Levis from the gun. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
I can't.
Cordell Patterson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Now Levis. A back foot throw there is incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
And it's a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's free going down the left side. It's a full race. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Levis back to throw. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. Levis sets up to throw here. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Hit. Thank you.
Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Go. Get out of there, bro.
And the Vikings are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Nico Collins, 31 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Levis steps away to his left. And Levis with a smart move, sliding down after picking up the first. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to get the football back at their own 17.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
On 1st and 10, it's Graham. Gets this out wide to Justin Jefferson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when
that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Nico Collins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
That's down the field for Jefferson, and that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Levis looking to throw. Flushed out right.
Thank you.
And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Junior Seau. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
Graham going to set up to throw.
Still that.
Here's a diving catch right side. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
I think one of the key words in today's NFL is hybrid. You know, guys who can do more than just what they're asked to do. How about our running back there laying out like a wide receiver and making that catch?
Now Graham. Middle of the field to Jefferson. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
He pulled off that. He overthrew it.
No. Thinking there, it's easily intercepted.
He overthrew it.
And the Vikings will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Too much Otto Graham.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Okay, he ready. Okay.
1st and 10, it's Levis.
Get up.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Levis to throw it. He'll buy some time right.
Come here.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Okay.
Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they're going to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive. At least 3 points.
Thank you.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Graham to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard.
Thank you. He's good. But thank you.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. A nice little gift there to start the ball game as they will begin things at the 40-yard line. Now it's Graham.
I got it.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play there for Minnesota. 43 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
They'll throw on first down with Graham. Touchdown! A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. On first down, Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Vikings are going to get the foot.
Oh. Better not been DC Gloomy.
Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Graham here from the shotgun. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
That was Eddie Jackson on the safety blitz, dropping the quarterback.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game,
see if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
No. I like my play clock. Please protect me. I've got Bears hands. No. No.
It's intercepted in the end zone. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
and I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended.
Okay.
As I did not run them. It's complete, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he returns this to the 22.
Okay.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long.
Thank
hearing
you.
everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
2 yards to go, second down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Now Graham. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Throwing now, Graham on first down. For Jefferson downfield.
Oh my God!
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 41 yards, and the Vikings are back within a couple of the lead.
I missed. No, I did.
Let's
He
go
took.
on
I
the
forgot he
extra
gets
point,
to.
and this is now a 1-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Aikman. Dancing to his left.
That's a pick. That's a pick.
The football there, and it's 2nd down.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right.
He burned me. Oh my God.
Just go deep right side. A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Okay.
Fast footwork by Sanders. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Aikman.
Thank you.
Smith, a nice catch. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A tight one, 8-7.
I just got egged.
1 on EA Sports.
No fucking way. I give up. I know what this is. Okay, no, I know. Oh, still stop.
Is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Sanders again.
Come here. No. He hit him in.
Cowboys score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. No success on 1st down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, The
about
last thing they
fumble
want to
today.
do is
I
go
mean,
to a different
man,
play
I'm
call.
tripping.
They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Second and 10. Here's Graham
oh my
again.
God, he just came free.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. And to Jones.
Nobody touched him.
He buries him for a loss of 10.
Oh
here now a 3rd and 20. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Graham on 3rd and long.
No.
And that is incomplete.
I can't move the ball.
Push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So as they
definitely
talk it over, we step aside.
Is this my Super Bowl? Oh, I got locked in.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here.
That. Oh,
That's going to be away and incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. And Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there. That spot of the field inside the 20, boy.
Yeah, sometimes you think. Plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk. This goes in the category of a crazy risk. Yeah, I'm giving you 3 on that one. But how about on the defensive side of the ball? To see them come out, line up, and decide to go for it there, you figure there's no way we're giving this one up. We're going to turn the ball over for our own offense and get some points out of it.
And they did the first part of that. Now they'll be looking to add those points with great field position. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now. They'll go again with Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try
Meet you right up the middle, bud. I'll meet you right up the middle.
Backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. Okay. They'll try and throw for it with a...
No, yes.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
1st down. Here's Graham. Under pressure, and down he goes.
I can't stop him.
And that's a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough. And that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
That is just a disaster by all accounts. It'll get marked to where it went out of bounds, and this offense is going to start in plus territory. On 1st and 10, it's Aikman. That is caught by Lamb.
He held on to
it, but not before getting this inside the 30. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Aikman. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. To throw is Aikman. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Idiot.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list. And now off to the races down the right side. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. They'll run. It's Sanders. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Here's Aikman setting to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. run with Sanders. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
2nd and 6.
Aikman will throw.
Thank you.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Go. Thank you, please. Thank you.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
So the Vikings bringing the offense back onto the field. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Now 2nd and 3.
Now Aikman looking to throw.
Oh, what a grab, Moss.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson.
And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Gore is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Graham will throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's Graham to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Sanders. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
I just ran committed. He still scored.
This, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. Okay. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter, because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Go.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Okay.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I need a
Charles, we
drive.
know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more bonus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
In motion right, that's Collins.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Graham.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Graham.
He'll let this go deep for
How
Collins.
about that? Oh, there's a cage.
Incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Graham going to look to throw again. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Out of the shotgun, Graham.
Oh my
Pressure,
God.
and they got to him again. And Too Tall Jones bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Looking to pass. Aikman on 1st down.
He can't pass.
Oh,
I can't either, apparently.
And that one winds up incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Now a carry for Sanders.
Well, he didn't look.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, they turn to Sanders. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
I went to the spine.
It backs the offense up a little bit.
Oh, shit.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Another run here with Sanders.
Okay.
A great move in there, but it only takes him to this.
GG.